Hello, everyone. We will continue with our unit studies about risk management and crisis adaptation in food systems. So we'll talk for today. We'll talk about section number 4, mitigation and prevention. After introduce the importance and of risk management and safety and quality and an efficiency of food systems, mitigation and prevention uh, aim to reduce risk likelihood and impact before crisis occur. FAO prevention models emphasizes process optimization and loss reduction as is presented in this link. Uh, Preventive measures are more cost effective than crisis response. So it's very important, it's essential to master the risk and manage these risks because the preventive measures and action measures is very cost effective than crisis response. OECD policy figures demonstrate economic benefit of preventive investment, as we can see in this picture with the integration and application of the social, of the economic, with different consequences in social and economic also. So it's very important to adapt the preventive measures for each industry, and especially in food agro industry. About process optimization and loss prevention, that is very important for any unit works in an industry. Optimizing process reduces efficiencies that generate food waste and risk. So if our post-harvest loss charts illustrate where optimization yields greatest benefit. Learn processing and quality process control systems are widely used, are widely applied in the food industry. ISO processes flow diagrams support standardization optimization approaches as is presented in this table with different strategy depending on the activity of each sector and quality and nature of the product for each agro industry. For example, for strategy of standardization and monitoring and training, different objectives are defined regarding reduced variability, consistency, and also for lower waste and fewer errors for monitoring and training with detect deviation and improve scales. Sustainable packaging reduce spoilage, extend shelf life of your product because this nature of the packaging based in specific materials, so it allows to reduce the spoilage and lowers environmental impact. If our packaging innovation figures show links between packaging and loss prevention. As you can see in this diagram with differentiation between reducing the impact and extending shelf life of packaging with different advantage of this innovative material used for sustainable packaging that enhance protection while supporting circular economic goals also. About digital tools such as blockchain or QR code and traceability platforms improve visibility and control. If our traceability diagrams show how digital systems enhance risk control. In this table, we note that different tools exist, such as sensors, traceability, and dashboard. For example, for sensories, it allowed the monitoring systems, but there is a risk of spoilage of the product. Completed from our digital food systems are also presented and with some case studies and this link of FAO digital agriculture, and we invite the learners to consult this website for and these links for more information. Regarding crisis management and adaptation, crisis management focuses on responding effectively when disruption or occur. If our crisis response framework illustrates structured adaptation pathways presented in this link, and there is a lot of benefit for this management for these crises. Adaptative strategy minimize damage and accelerate, for example, recovery, and it depends also of the activity of each industry and each company. Regarding preparedness and continuous planning, preparedness involves planning scenarios, defining rules, and securing resources, as presented in this table with different elements, purpose, and benefit. As you can see with scenario planning, anticipation, faster response, resource mapping, with availability and community for different benefits. For communication, the objective is coordination between different actors, and the benefit it allow to reduce the cow. Regarding adaptive response, involve flexibility, innovation, and real-time decision making. It allowed different benefit and advantage because this adaptation is a specific for a risk. There is different type of risk as we are studied before in the different section. And the adaptative response is for decrease is essential because it allowed the specific solution, personalized solution for your crisis exactly. Maintain food safety and continuity during crisis is critical. For that, it's very important to adapt it in solution and specific for your crisis. World Health Organization supply continuity charts demonstrate coordination between safety and availability, and we invite learners to consult this website for more information regarding this link, this interconnection between safety and availability of food supply chain. The objective of safety is a consumer trust, create transparency for consumer. For continuity is the availability, and for quality is compliance. Compliance regarding the quality of your product, for regulation, and also for quality, sensory or nutritional quality for your product, aligned with FAO and emergency food safety guidance. Let's move for the part number 6 about food system resilience and sustainability. Regarding resilience, it's the target of different industry, different agro-food industry. For that, we investigate different technology, different tools to attain this resilience. Food system resilience refers to ability of food systems to absorb shocks, adapt to disruptions, and continue to deliver safe and sufficiency food. Shocks may include climate events, supply shortage, or market instability. Resilience system don't aim to eliminate risk, but to manage uncertainty effectively and recover rapidly, as you can see in this picture. With this objective of resilience, but for that we use different tools such as the new technologies, alternative food, climate change adaptation, and government policy, and also some regulation specific of of your activity. Regarding circular economy and food waste reduction is essential to circularity. Preventive loss during processing, storage, and distribution improve efficiency and lower environmental impact. When waste cannot be avoided, valorization into energy, feed, or ingredient creates additional value and enhance system stability. As you can see in this picture with the solid waste management and circular economy, it the different step or stage of the valorization of the management of the waste are connected and complied with circular economy to valorize your waste and to minimize the waste of your product. Regarding innovation and policy for long-term sustainability depends on alignment between innovation and policy frameworks. Technological innovations such as digital monitoring, sustainable packaging, and efficient processing help food systems respond to risks and environmental pressures. Regulations, incentives, and standards guide investment and encourage adoption of sustainable practice, as you can see in this table with different dimensions, focus and contribution regarding resilience, adaptive capacity, and circular economy. Policy alignment shocks with different focus and contribution for different axes. As you can see, for example, for resilience, the objective is to shock up absorption and recovery. And for his contribution, it's for system stability. And for example, for circular economy, the focus is resource efficiency, and the objective is reduction of the waste with the management of resource efficiency. Garden part number seven, objective and its last part for this course, it's practical applications and case studies. And this part we will talk about some example of cases for studies and application of this concept of risk management and crisis adaptation in case studies. Food processing industry faces technical, environmental, and market risks. Then that can disrupt operations and increase food losses. Practical risk management included preventive maintenance, quality control systems, and supplier diversification to reduce vulnerability. Case studies show that processors using structured risk management experience fewer disruptions and faster recovery. As you can see in this picture, with the four significant risks, for example, in food processing, with the use of specific materials for specific risks. This practice improves the food safety, reduce waste, and enhance economic performance while supporting sustainability objectives. Regarding crisis adaptation during supply chain disruptions, during crises such as climate event or logistic breakdowns, uh, food systems must adapt quickly to maintain supply continuity, and it depends on the nature of your product and nature of your systems. Adaptive response include adjusting production volumes or return on distribution, and sourcing alternatives inputs. As you can see in this picture with different supply chain flow from raw material to consumer with different stage of supply chain. Successful adaptation depend on coordination and timely information and create this interaction, communication between different actors for each stage of your process. Case studies demonstrate that systems with strong communication and flexible operations reduce losses and recover more rapidly, highlighting the importance of resilience-oriented planning. Regarding skills development for resilience food systems, different skills are developed regarding effective risk management relies on skilled professionals. Technical skills ensure process control and food safety, while digital skills support monitoring, traceability, and database decisions. Entrepreneurial and resilience skills enable innovation and problem solving and uncertainty. Case-based learning helps students develop these competencies, preparing them to manage risk, adapt to crises, and to contribute to sustainable food systems. As you can see in this table with different type of skill, technical, digital, and entrepreneurial for different application for process and safety control, for monitoring and traceability, and for innovation solution, and also for flexibility and learning with different outcome for reduced risk, for example, for technical, that is objective, and for example, for entrepreneurial, the objective is the adaptation with the supply chain in question. In conclusion, about the analysis of our unit studies regarding the importance of crisis adaptation, but also for risk management. It's very important concept for any industry, for any food industry sectors, and the analysis and is essential for continuity, for safety, for quality, and also for efficiency, as we demonstrate in the last part. This course highlighted how structured risk management and crisis adaptation strengthen food system sustainability and resilience. FAO synthesis figure demonstrate integration or prevention response and recovery in this link. Also, for more information regarding resilience and his interconnection with the management of risks and adaptation and crisis adaptation, we invite the learners to consult this website, to this link exactly for resilience. The next step in for to complete this section regarding management of risk, adaptation for crises in different food systems, then it's to after this theoretical part, the next part is a practical part with different exercise. The objective is to learns apply the concept, the theoretic concept, drought exercise with drought case studies of different food systems and different crises and also different risks, different type of risks, and how we can use the tools of this course and the tools of some case studies to resolve some situation crises and also to attend the resilience for an system food system management. That is all for this course, and thank you for your presence for this course.